Alright guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. So, we got tagged by a channel called Paddle and Hike. He's a Canadian hiker, he does kayaking, does all kinds of different trips, goes all over, not just Canada, he goes down the US, does some stuff. Really great guy. I'm going to post his channel in the description box, but his tag was for the 10 quarantine questions. So, we have been blessed basically in our setup during this lockdown. But we're going to go through the questions. We're going to go through and just kind of give you a feeling of where we're at, what's going on, and try and have some fun with it. That's the kind of the point of the whole tag thing. So the first question is, how many rolls of toilet paper do you have? So we haven't bought any toilet paper. And I know that sounds gross, but the fact is we buy normally our toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags.
We buy all those in bulk.
Yeah.
So we normally buy a case of toilet paper and 96 rolls in it. Whenever we get halfway through that, I buy another case. So whenever all of this went down, we already had a full case back there, and we haven't even went through half of it yet. So
No.
it normally lasts us about 6 months. So I have like 80 rolls, and Tony has 2.
That's all I need because I don't eat mine. But anyways, so we have had no toilet paper, no paper product issues. We've got that taken care of. So question number 2. Biggest change since the lockdown? There really hasn't been a lot of changes. Obviously, with filming for YouTube and stuff, we haven't been able to go to the trips. We had to cancel a lot of trips and mini vacations and meetups with people and meetups with other YouTubers. We've had to cancel a lot of plans, but as far as like our life changing, the only real change is you're working from home, and pretty much most of my work just got canceled. So it's kind of like we are living what it'll be like when we're in retirement.
Yes.
And learning about each other and how we function being around each other for 24/7, which I feel we've done pretty good.
I think we've done really good.
I mean, nobody's ever going to always get along about every subject, but we take everything in stride, honestly. And she puts up with some of the dumb things I say, so...
But we spent a lot of time together hiking and backpacking, so for us it wasn't really that much of a change.
No.
Because on our days off we're always together the whole time anyway, or working on the farm. So...
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Alright, question number 3. Where are you parked? So, we live in southeast Ohio, about, 10 minutes from Old Man's Cave in the Hocking Hills region. We have 25-acre piece of property here, and it's pretty much all woods. So, we're not hurting in where we're parked. We're pretty content where we're at. Everything's pretty good here. Question number 4. What have you gone without? Yeah, you're going to have to think about that one.
We've been pretty lucky because we are very big on being bulk shoppers. So we had just got a half of beef back in January, so our freezer was already
Thanks
stocked.
to our buddy Randy.
We canned, so we had plenty of canned food.
Yeah, and we keep bulk items around, like we go and buy the oats from the Amish in the 25-pound or 50-pound bag, the flour, we buy everything pretty much in bulk from different sources at a huge discount, so we haven't really gone without anything. I mean,
We've gotten a little bit tight on some of our fresh vegetables from time to time, but that's just because we were definitely doing the stay-at-home thing and not going to the store. It wasn't because it wasn't available and we couldn't have went to the store to get it, but we just chose to try and do that social distancing as much as possible, so
Yep.
that'd probably be the closest thing to us.
Yeah, we haven't gone without really pretty much anything, honestly. All right, so what are you grateful for? Now, with a family that's, I don't want to call them old, but they're aging. Our family is aging, and we have lost a lot of members in the last couple years. We can really appreciate and be grateful for the fact that all of our family is happy and healthy and doing well. We have a lot of older members in our family. We have, few family members to be considered high risk. Um, but they're all happy and healthy at the moment, and they're all doing their best to stay that way. So we can be grateful for that. We can be grateful that, you know, we have the environment we have to live in, and a lot of people don't have this. So a lot of people don't have the ability to have the good mental health picture we have because, as you can see behind us, we live in nature. So it's a very good tool to have. If you're living in an apartment in the middle of the city, you may not have that tool. So we've got a lot to be grateful for.
And I'm grateful I've continued to have my job throughout. So,
yeah, we are financially,
haven't been having it.
We are very financially stable compared to most normal American couples, but we have been blessed that her job has held her on and let her work from home. That's definitely one we need to be grateful for. So number 6, what do you miss the most? And my answer to this is going to be way off because I am a super antisocial person. I really am, guys.
You're not going to do it. You're going to say it?
Yeah. I actually miss people. I miss Willie. I miss Gretchen.
How did I know Willie and Gretchen was going to be some of the first ones that came up?
I miss Ansel and Brian cutting up. All the people, even your girls, when I get to talk to them and hang out with them. I miss the interaction, especially of the hiker community, out on the trail even, and being able to talk to people and stop and be like, hey, how are you doing? What, how much farther is to here? Whatever. Just the interaction you get from people. We do take care of our granddaughters, so our kids still come up to get our granddaughters so we can still interact with them. But most of the other families pretty much stayed locked down and stayed away from each other. We all have. So I am very much a hermit. I am very much a loner. But I actually do miss people I like.
Hope y'all feel the love because he doesn't admit that often.
I don't.
Normally he says, I don't like people.
I don't like people. I generally don't, I just, I'm very antisocial in a lot of ways. I like people. I like the hiking community.
It's okay. You don't have to explain it, honey. We all know you love us now.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Give them an inch to take a mile. So what do you miss the most?
The people. I miss going out on our trips, and I miss interacting and hanging out with people during our hikes. The girls, going out on hikes with them. We had quite a few planned.
Yeah, you had a bunch planned.
But hopefully here soon we'll have another one.
Yep. So, moving on, number 7. How long since you've been in a campsite? So, we have camped out here on the property. You guys haven't seen the videos yet. They're upcoming. But let's go back to the one right before that would have been you, right?
Yeah, the one right before that we camped, that we were off of the property, was my end of February, all girls overnight at Trailheads.
Yep, that's right. So, it's been a while. It's time for us to get back out.
That was a great time.
Yep. Number 8. Favorite quarantine food. This is going to be a rough one. Because if you follow us on Instagram, like either one of our channels, whether it's Our World Outdoors or The Frugal Homestead, if you follow us on social media or you are following us on Facebook, you will see that I post stuff we cook daily. And I'm talking healthy stuff, but man, it crosses the line of food porn. Mm-hmm. It does. I mean, and she's been doing these protein bagels lately with the steak seasoning on top. Holy cow.
So if you follow us, you know that we have took full advantage of this. Full advantage. And Tony is down 50 pounds since the beginning of the year, and I am down 24 pounds since the beginning of the year. So as far as food goes, we've been on point. We've ate better now than
we eat more and better now than we have. So, number 9. How are you exercising? Holy cow, this will be a list. So we don't get to do anything, obviously, except for walk and hike our property, and then we have a lane that goes out to the road. And so we've been exercising by taking the dogs out more because Our dog Molly had a butt on top of a butt. She was so fat. And now she's down to just her butt. And then, so we've been hiking that and the hill back here behind the house. That's a 300-foot elevation from top to bottom change. So that's massive training. So we do 30-minute workouts every day, be it cardio, strength training, yoga, plyometrics, so or abs.
Something.
We do 30 minutes every single day, and then what we do is we're going for 10,000 steps a day. It doesn't matter whether it's under elevation load or under just normal flat surface at the top of the road up here. And then lately we've been adding in what we call hundreds, which is before we go to bed, we'll do like 100 or a couple hundred of different exercises just to give you that last little boost before you go to bed to burn off some extra calories. So we staying pretty active. We're using a lot of our time to stay healthy and active. Like Missy said earlier, she's down like 25 pounds. I'm down like 50 pounds. There's no quarantine 20 for us. All right, we're not gaining weight, we're losing weight. And I'm already at my goal, so I'm just kind of staying where I am. But yeah, we're continuing to exercise and get healthy, and we're ready to hit the trail.
Ready to hit the trail.
As soon as things, lifted up, we're going to be blasting down the trails because we are ready. And next, we'll have to work on shaking our packs down some more. Anyways, so number 10. Now, this one I had to think about because it's who you're going to challenge next. And lately, I've been letting a lot of tags just die at me. So I kind of felt like, even though this one's been around plenty, I should still push it off. So I'm going to hit Willie Outdoors. I'm going to hit Time Out to the Trail. So Brandy and Scott, I want to see your answers. And we're going to hit Jason Outdoors because I know he's sitting up there in Wisconsin. So we'll let him come with his answers too. So that was our quarantine questions. We're doing well. We hope you're doing well. Life's not as bad as it looks. Things are opening up. We're going to be back to it real soon. But until then, we got some content banked up for you guys of some things we've been doing here on the property, having fun, moving on. Check out our channels. If you want to see more of our food stuff, go over and check us out over on the Frugal Homestead, which is our second channel. And I think that you'll find that life's still just as beautiful. All you gotta do is walk outside and stand in the sun. It's getting better every day.
And you'll find that we stay busy.
Yep.
Even if we're not hiking and camping.
Busy.
We're staying busy if you see that other channel.
So, if you haven't already, take a moment, go down, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, and we will
see you up the trail.